And this is Rasabadi.
Eda Salepur Jili.
Salepur Jili.
The Rasgulla, ये रसगुल्ला जहाँ पे famous है वहीं पे.
Famous है Salepur Rasgulla.
Okay, Salepur. This is the one that they were telling us. Okay. So I want 5 pieces of this.
Rasabadi.
Yeah, 5 pieces of each. Exploring a city is obviously more fun when you do it with someone local. So today I'm joined by Janmaje Suraj, who I met last year
While going for the tour of 2017 and while returning.
Yeah, so these guys met me on the highway while I was going, and while I was going back they made this lovely collage for me. Yeah, I remember that. I still have it. I mean, obviously I still have it, but I've kept it safely. And by the way, Bhubaneswar now has a I love Bhubaneswar sign, like Amsterdam and all those other cool cities. Except Bhubaneswar is like such a long word that I don't think anybody manages to fit this whole thing into a frame. It's pretty cool, yeah. So I downloaded this Yulu app.
For 5 days. Okay, I'm taking that.
Yulu app. Yulu is here. Now let's unlock. Good beeping. Unlocking bike. Yeah. Connecting Bluetooth. This is so cool. Okay, ride has started. Alright. Successfully on a Yulu bike. The plan is to go check out some of the graffiti around the city. The Hockey World Cup is going on right now. So the city's been done up a lot. And yesterday I was driving through a few paths and I saw some pretty phenomenal graffiti. So I'm out early in the morning to explore on a bicycle and go find some cool graffiti. So this whole mobike thing and the cycles and all of that, it came up now for the Hockey World Cup, I assume.
Yes, for
right?
the Hockey World Cup.
Yeah, it's been done quite well. I mean, I've seen this in other cities, but currently, at least in Bhubaneswar, you have dedicated cycling lanes like this. On several of the main roads, they've got dedicated cycling lanes. There are several docking stations, and it's a great way as a tourist for me to get around. Costs almost nothing, and it's pretty easy to use. Just need the app. Do you think this will last?
Hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I was talking to him a little while ago and he was saying the city looks amazing right now and everybody in the city just hopes that it will continue. But of course, it's the responsibility of every single person. I don't think the government alone can do it, right? Yes. Every citizen. Because these walls are beautiful. The amount of effort that must have gone in to create all this artwork, I can't even imagine. Just think about it, like kilometers and kilometers of art. Yeah. And the cycle is a great way to explore it.
Yes.
Right? Because it's slow enough, you can stop anywhere you want.
One good thing about the cycle is you can park the cycle anywhere you want and leave it.
Yeah, exactly. You can pick it up in one place and then you just drop it off somewhere else.
Yes.
And then you can figure out what you're doing and then you can hop onto a bus if you want. Like, it's such a great way to get around the city.
Very easier.
Yeah, very easy, no? to a few hours later. We're now in Old Town Bhubaneswar. That's what this place is called. It's supposed to be full of temples, and we're gonna get a bit of a guided tour.
So this is one of the temple having temple kitchen, because temple food is offered everywhere, but there are certain temples which offers food in a bulk amount, which makes food for about 10,000 to 15,000 people. So this is one of them, and another temple kitchen is at Lingaraj Temple, the largest temple. But this is the most popular one.
Oh, wow, look at this, things cooking in there, no?
Peculiar thing about this kitchen is this kitchen doesn't use vegetables like potato, tomato, capsicum. Why? Because these things are not indigenous to this area. So only the vegetables which are available there in the 11th century, during the time of building this temple, those things are only used in this temple.
Okay.
So you'll find pumpkin, you'll find leafy vegetables. So instead of using potato, they use yam or sweet potato.
We're going to now buy some food here. An interesting lunch.
This is just like fruit salad.
Old Town Bhubaneswar feels, you just feel like you're in a different time and era, because everything about this place is so vintage. You've got temples on the street, ancient. What century is this? This is like some 7th century temple. So this particular temple, the Sukasari temple, I was told that while the upper part of it has been around for a long time, this lower platform over here right behind me is something that was excavated about 5 years ago or within the last decade. And it's fascinating that they're still discovering more within this area itself. And interestingly, I was also told that it appears that this platform below belongs to an older temple, and this temple was built on the ruins of an older temple. That's the theory right now.
Why are you whispering? Because you think people live here. I don't think anybody lives here.
There's always someone watching.
So this here, the Mukteshwara temple, is probably the most beautiful. What did you say they refer to it as?
It is known as the gem of Kalingan architecture due to its intricate carving and sculptures.
It's beautiful. So this is Tushar. Tushar works with a group called Ekamra that they do heritage walks around Bhubaneswar.
So it's almost about 2 years.
But is it only on weekends or is it
Only
on
on
weekdays?
Sundays.
Only on Sundays?
6:30. Early morning,
6:30 in the morning?
Yes.
Okay. And what does it cost usually approximately?
Nothing.
It's free?
Yes, totally free.
Okay, the walks are free. And how do people find it?
We have our website called ekamraworks.com.
Ekamra Works.
We are there on social media platform like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. and you can check through a page called Bhubaneswar.me. You can find about various works that are happening in and around Bhubaneswar.
Which is great because doing something like this all by yourself is quite difficult, and this is free of cost. You just have to be here on the right day. So Tushar is the one who showed us around all through today. Thanks, Tushar.
Thank you.
This is brilliant.
The 2 days that I spent in Bhubaneswar were just about enough to scratch at the surface of all there is to see in this city. And this without even getting into the subject of local food, which can be an extensive experience in itself. Like most people who visit Odisha, I'd previously used Bhubaneswar as a point of entry or stopover on the way to Konark, Puri, and other more popular tourist destinations. But after this experience, I'd recommend setting aside some time in your schedule to explore the history, architecture, and food of this city too.
Thank you so much for everything.
It was nice meeting you, sir.
For the third time.
Yes.
Yeah. See you around. Thanks for all the help.
Anytime, sir.